Hello, friends and followers. Here is the R-348 communications receiver. I did replace this 6BZ6 with a 6GM6 tube for the RF front end. It's supposed to make a little bit of difference because it has larger transconductance in the tube. I'm waiting for a replacement for this tube to come in, which is the mixer and VFO. I'll probably have to retune the first IF if that tube works out. Anyway, now I'm working on the lighting. So I did put red LEDs in this thing to make it look more like a B-29 or B-25 or B-17 aircraft at night. At night, there's red illumination on the instrument panels on the dash of the airplane or aircraft. Pilots would know this. So even though this is not period, this had regular white lights, I thought it'd be better to put some red lights in there. And I stuck a red light in here, which is more like the R-13 had when it was synchronized. So that's that. The last remaining thing is I want this little meter here, this meter to match this red LED here. So how would I do that? I started working on the meter. The face of the meter pops off. So I was able to detach the meter in the face. And what I found was there is a gap between the meter and the meter face. They had like a little gap there. So in that gap, I've built a little LED array here with red LEDs, and those are going to shine straight up. I'm going to paint this all silver in here, just like they did here. Inside of that's all silver. So I'm going to paint this all silver in here, and my hope is that these will shine and the reflection will light the meter, just like this one works. This meter was unlit when I got the radio, and actually it wasn't working at all. So, and the way it works is this simply flops onto here. I don't know if I can do it with the LEDs in there, but this basically flops onto here. So this part is behind the radio, and then the frame of the radio, and then this is in front of the radio. So that goes like that, and the LEDs are going to be basically right here. And they won't really show up when you're looking at the meter, but that would go back on like that. Yeah. So these would all press down in here. I can't do it with one hand, but they'll shine up and shine the face, I hope. We'll see if that works or not. So how do I power these things? I'm going to ground this bus wire. I'm just going to put some wire into these screw holes and ground this bus wire. And it's not enough room to put a resistor in here, but I'm going to tie the top of the LEDs together with a common wire and shove it out the bottom. So I did drill a hole in the bottom of this casing. So that little wire will go out the bottom to power these things. I'll use a black wire, and that'll go out the bottom. That wire comes out there. These are all from the top of these things. The bus wire will get grounded to one of these posts, and I'll need to drill a little hole, a tiny hole right here, a tiny little hole to get the wire through under the meter and then down to the resistor and the power. So that's what I'm trying to do here. I didn't really want to do this, but the cool factor was hard to resist. So how do you make the whole thing really cool and really match? And I thought the red LEDs, this meter was never lit, so this is kind of a Frankenstein add-on, but the whole radio is a Frankenstein radio anyway, so we'll see. It might make it pretty cool, so stay tuned. I'm trying to get this done today. I don't want it to linger on. So we'll see if I get it done. I'm still waiting for a tube to come in to see if it'll receive better and finish up the meter and get it remounted. All the screws to the meter are in here. There's a bunch of them. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a great day.